Hi, I'm Brandon Wilkerson, Regional Manager with Senior Life Services. I wanted to take a few moments and explain to you the opportunity that Senior Life Services has to offer and what kind of difference it's made for my family and me. 6.5 years ago when I joined this agency, I wasn't in such a great financial position, even though I worked for a very well-known company at that time. And I worked there for 5 years. My income slowly grew bit by bit, but reaching its highest point in my 5th year, which was about $32,000. And all along the way, the income was never consistent for me for various different reasons. So after long, hard thought, prayer, talking with my family, we decided to make a switch. And when I made that change 6.5 years ago to Senior Life Services, mine and my family's life changed just about overnight. Within the first 30 days of coming to work with Senior Life Services, I didn't have to worry about having my bills not paid because everything was current. And I remember this like it was yesterday. Within 90 days of being here, most of the debt was paid off, had several thousands of dollars in my checking account, and life was phenomenal. It couldn't be any better. 6 months in with this opportunity with Senior Life Services, I had made more within the first 6 months here as I did the previous 2 years combined with my other company. And I couldn't believe it. It was a blessing. And my wife couldn't believe it. It's afforded my children things and my wife things that we never had been able to, thought we could have before. Then there's a point in my career with the agency within the first year, I had earned about almost $80,000 my first year here. And the second year, it broke $100,000 and has never decreased. It's gotten larger every single year. To whereas this year, my income will be somewhere close to $200,000. And I often look back and I ask myself, what was the difference? What happened? And to me, it was simple. It was the opportunity. I finally found a place that I could call a home and build a career, and a place that truly cared about the agents, because they knew if the agents were taken care of, everything else would fall into place. And this is a company that does business with the agents in mind, not the opposite. And what I mean by that is the tools of success that are given to us. Number one is a lead pack. Now, before I came here, I'd never heard of a company providing leads or helping you in any way. It was always go build your own market, go network, go grab referrals. And what happens is you end up spending 80% of your time prospecting and 15–20% of your time trying to sell. And that's what made my income so inconsistent for the years before I came here. But with here, the company they have a formula that kind of switched that around. They went to where you have 80% of your time selling, virtually 15–20% of your time prospecting. I have a company that's going to provide me with leads every single week. And they're not going to charge me for them. They're not going to be a bunch of recycled leads from years back. These are leads that the company invests up to about $25,000 per year to generate or to ensure my success. And in turn, it's ensured my success, the success of our agency, but also it's allowed me to be able to build a team and to find people out there who were very similar to me before they came here. But the one thing they all had in common was desire, was passion, wanting to be able to be something they always thought they could be, but never had the right opportunity. And with Senior Life Services, it gives that opportunity. Along the way, I've accomplished several things, as well as many others here have, but the one thing I'm most proud of is what we call a string. A string is something to where no matter the worst week you could possibly imagine, the worst week to sell something, no matter what's going on, that you write at least $2,000 in annualized premium. Well, I've done that, and I'm over 300 weeks in a row of doing that. This says a lot about the company and about the system, our lead package. It says just everything, that if I can do that for 6 years and I could continue on for 6 more, it speaks volumes for the amount of time, effort, and money that the agency places on its agents and managers. And String 300 is a great accomplishment. To my knowledge, this is something that's never happened in the history of the agency, but now, since it has happened, there's many people right alongside of me that will continue to do that. Another thing that's happened throughout my 6.5 years here with this company is the opportunity, as I mentioned earlier, to give someone else a chance, that person who has that strong desire to succeed and make a difference in their family. With Senior Life Services, it gives me an exclusive territory that they protect. They don't allow anyone else to come in and recruit in my area. That's my area, it's my business. And Senior Life Services has given me that opportunity. And they do that in the form of training 4 times per year, access to recruiting tools such as Monster, with no cash outlay. The company doesn't ask anything from me. You know, with Senior Life Services, this is a company that I can truly sit here in front of you and tell you that not only at my income now, you know, $180,000+ a year, $200,000 a year, but next year I've got things in place to where I could very well break $300,000. And ultimately my goal is to earn more than $500,000 in a single year. And I believe in the next several years that that's something that is definitely achievable. Because had you asked me 6 years ago, do you ever think you'd be in a position where you're earning $200,000 a year? I would have said no. But if you'd asked me that after I had learned about and joined Senior Life Services, I'd have said absolutely yes. There's not a lot of people in life has the opportunity to find a company that's as caring and as loyal to their agents as Senior Life Services has been to me, my family, and everyone on my team. Thank you.